Alright. Now I'm live. I'm here. Here we go now. Here we go. Go, 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 go. Listen up, motherfuckers. Let me tell you a tale about some monsters that's gonna make you wail.
Stop.
Okay.
Just stop.
I promise it's gonna be pretty scary.
Dad, how many times have I told you not to rap?
First off, if you call me dad again, I will fucking kill you.
What do you mean, Dad?
No. I throw salt at you. Make the evil go away. Make the evil go. Shoo. Go.
You will never be rid of me, Father.
And what does that make? It's.
Are you proud of me, Dad?
No.
Why?
Get a real job.
I have a real job. It's called being a student, and I get paid in loans.
Get. Alright, Kylie, I'm gonna, I'm going on Amazon right now. I'm gonna, ship you some bleach. No, I'm gonna buy bleach and send it to you. Hopefully you'll drink it.
Bleach is my favorite drink.
Get some Tide Pods to cool it down for you, It could be kind of spicy.
Oh, I usually drink it with some French vanilla creamer. It really sweetens the deal, you know what I mean?
So I have a messed up story. Real quick before we start the script. No.
Is it related to the situation? Okay.
It is kind of related to the situation. It involves soap. So you know the thing when you're a kid, like if you cuss, you gotta eat a bar of soap or some shit like that?
Yeah.
So my mom didn't know what kind of soap to fucking use.
Okay. Did she use dish soap?
No, she used liquid hand soap, which is just fucking straight up chemicals.
Oh,
Could have killed me. Because regular soap is made of fat, so it's relatively harmless. But actual foam soap, don't eat that shit. It's bad.
Yeah, don't. I used to, as a kid, eat do you know how when you make a bubble bath in the makes like a foam?
Yeah.
The bubbles. I would eat those bubbles as a kid because I liked them.
This explains a lot about you, Kylie. I can imagine. I can imagine now. It's like, hey mom, I'm a Squirtle. Blah, 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 blah.
Have we started?
Yes, we're live. We're talking about bubble baths.
Yeah. Just telling a story as well.
Yeah. Stories about how we ate soap.
Yeah,
Which is the scariest thing of all in this very spooky episode of Monster of the Week.
I thought you were gonna say Monster Factory for a second, and I was gonna be like, oh shit!
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah, Monster Factory.
Connor rips off his face to reveal that he is indeed Griffin McElroy.
It's me.
This is all been a ruse.
Ha! I wanted to see if I could make something unpopular, so I became Connor as a ruse.
It's working.
It's working really well.
Now I'm no longer known as the Banana Boy.
I'm no longer a banana boy, I'm a banana man.
I'm a banana man.
Nanner man.
So yeah, monster.
Yeah, Monster of the Week. So, I'm Boosh/Connor/Who Gives a Fuck. You're going to be your GM, DM, MC, Master of Ceremonies. With me today, I have the player of Zeb. Introduce yourself.
My name is Austin. I'm playing as Zebediah. I'm very tired. I had a long day, just like Connor. Why are we doing this at 9 at night? Kill me.
It's okay. This makes you all the more in character.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to die. My name is Austin, and also Zebediah.
Kylie, introduce yourself and your character.
I'm Kylie, and I play August, Zeb's shitty niece that will not give him a break today because she never gives him a break.
Not even a Kit Kat. Like you can't eat
She'll-
2 bars. Share a
She'll
Kit
give
Kat.
him a Kit Kat. She'll give him a little bit of the Kit Kat, but she'll be like, "You can only have a quarter of my Kit Kat because
You
I."
have 4 pieces.
You can have You can have a corner of my Kit Kat bar.
You can't have the
No
green
more.
tea. That's mine.
Not even the part with the wafer. It's that small little bit where there's just chocolate. Yes. All right.
You know what? You can have one of these.
What are you fucking sending? Is it a fucking almond joy?
No.
Because that's the real meme. Oh God!
What did he send?
He sent Kit Kat pineapple, and I'd totally eat that shit.
Yeah, no,
Hold
that,
on.
you can have that.
Hold on, wait! It's so much worse!
Man, you gotta love Japan.
Is this real? It can't be real.
Oh,
I
Nippon,
don't know.
Nippon, I fucking love you.
So there's apparently fish, clam, and crab tasting Kit Kat.
That's a
Oh,
fucking
no.
lobster.
Oh my goodness! It's only 100 calories.
Wow.
Wow. It's good for you, I think.
It's still candy, so no.
Yeah. But it's good for you.
That's the omega-3.
It's got that omega-3 fish acid. Ah!
God.
Anyway,
Who are the other 2?
Meg. I'm sorry, Dom. Introduce Meg.
Hi, I'm Dom. I play Meg, the were shark.
Megrel.
Megrel.
She's a mackerel. No, she's a mackerel, but also a Meg.
Macron?
A macaroon. The rare and legendary were macaroon.
She's just a giant song. She's just a giant cookie.
Like the ones you feed your Pokemon?
No, that's a possum.
No, you're thinking of Gen 4. I'm talking
Speaking of people who are stupid and mistake food for Pokemon.
And not a macaroon. They are 2 different cookies.
Hey, you haven't ate a Pidgey till you try it.
Yeah.
What do you mean you haven't eaten a Pidgey till you try it? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, yeah. You
Speaking of things that don't make sense, Steven, introduce yourself and your character.
You haven't punched a bird until you hit it. That's like literally what you just said.
Honestly, it sounds like something Jan would say.
Alright, Steven, introduce Jan by saying that... Alright, Steven, introduce your character with saying that line.
You haven't punched a bird until you've hit it.
What is your character's name again?
What, wow, I can't believe you're this fucking it says right there, strange disembodied voice.
Introduce it to the folks at home. You know, all the people that are watching you, Jan. Right now. They're all looking at you, Jan. They watch you every hour of the day.
Welcome to Connor's TED Talk. I'm Kylie, the host of TED. And
Please stop. I want to start playing.
Alright, so let's begin. Last time, you guys fought some were sharks.
Jan died.
Jan died due to some bad luck.
I
Yeah, that
only
did
slightly
happen.
exploded, okay? Let's get this straight, alright?
stop.
It managed to hit a certain ulcer and you just fucking popped.
A cascade of heavenly light kind of disintegrated my existence, but
Man. You sprung a leak and you hit the tape.
Exactly. So Jan died fighting some were sharks, but has been, has resurrected himself in a small, saltwater pond located in Key West.
now that's just rubbing salt in the wound.
And he is, being picked up by Gregor.
My good old
Or-
half
But instead of starting with Jan,
taxi.
have been, Yep, the taxi tar.
Half minotaur, half taxi, half man.
So he's
He's more than us. He's more than us, Kylie, is what we're trying to say.
And nor taxi, but something more.
Alright. But we're not going to start with Jan. We're going to start with our group of intrepid adventurers, Zeb, August, and Meg.
Do I have to roll the move?
yeah.
I'm actually... Tell me what this move does again, before I continue.
At the beginning of each mystery, roll plus charm. On plus 10, they provide some useful info. On a set from 9, you get a mission associated with the mystery. And Embassy.
Why don't you roll after I tell you what this... By the way, this is going to be a two-parter, guys. I'm going to be honest. We're not going to be able to accomplish everything tonight. So, I'm going to be honest with you. This is going to be one of our first sessions where there's no combat.
Huh.
Oh.
I have no...
Unless we choose to fight NPCs.
Unless you choose to be horrible murder hobos.
That sounds exactly like something I would do.
Isn't humanity the real monster?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the monsters who are the real monsters. I don't want to be racist or anything, but it's just kind of how history works.
They have like sharp teeth and stuff.
Everyone knows that Hitler was a chupacabra.
Sharp teeth and...
Ooh.
Sharp teeth and really killable faces.
God.
I like to imagine there's like a reincarnation of Jan that killed Hitler.
He looked at me funny, so I hit him with my kick some ass.
I like to imagine the movie Valkyrie, but instead of Tom Cruise, it's Jan.
No, it's
just Keanu Reeves instead.
It's Kung Fury is what it is.
God.
That's Jan's adventure.
God, you're right. What is Kung Fury but, you know, Jan's version of Kung Fury? And
what is Kung Fury but Jan's version of Kung Fury? Again with the punching and hitting and like trying and eating thing, like where are we going with this?
I don't know. I'm very tired too.
Is it apples to oranges? This is apples
Alright.
to apples.
So, alright, Steven.
You were the last one to introduce, Steven.
Oh!
Yeah.
We're
Have
just
fun.
starting the mystery. What happened?
So we're gonna start this up with you have I believe Bubba's arm, or the arm he gave you to use as evidence.
Oh yeah, he gave us an arm. That's right.
Yeah.
So you are all meeting up at your house, and usually it's just a random dude who comes to pick it up. But you all get to I'm gonna say you all travel together for this meeting whoever's left to Meg. This would be Meg, August, and Zeb.
And Barb, I guess.
Barb.
Barbie there. She's saying goodbye to Dad.
She's saying goodbye to Dad.
Okay, I guess she's not here yet.
So
Soon, my sweet.
I'm a gay shark with a gay shark. It's pretty great. Singing a little song in her head. Because she's very happy.
yep. Anyway. And now that her parents are out of the way, now that her parents are out of town,
Do a bunch of gay shark stuff, and it's gonna be
Eyebrows raised practically up and down.
yeah. Anyway, this pussy tastes like tuna. Anyway,
Whoa!
That's what good pussy sounds like.
Anyway, we're very sidetracked tonight. So, you guys are, instead of getting your usual handler, you have September picking up,
Shit.
whatever creature you killed.
Oh, shit.
So, she comes into your house. Zeb, Meg, August, and Zeb, you have the arm. Sort of like, where do you have the arm? Where would you store such a thing?
Can we have it wall
It's
mounted?
just sticking out of Zeb's like the fucking band of his trunks.
In his belt.
He's stopped caring.
I didn't have any pockets deep enough.
I gotta swim back up and I have to put this somewhere.
You know what'd be fun? If we, like, you know, stuck some animatronics in there, gave it googly eyes, made it sing on the mantelpiece. I don't know.
That's adorable, but unfortunately the government does need to take that.
Fuck
Wait,
it.
is she with, like, guards and whatever?
Yes, yes.
The fucking SWAT team probably breaks into my house.
Yeah, pretty much.
Instead of knocking on the door,
Yeah.
kicks the door in, like the door's up.
Yeah, there's been some potted plants that Zeb's been working really hard to bring some life to this shitty house, and they just fucking break it.
And we're
One
literally
guy-
just sitting on the couch just trying to drink, like, coffee or something.
Yeah.
Having
One
a
guy
quiet
fucking
moment.
bursts through the window.
I'm imagining you guys are even still in your, like, swimsuits and everything.
Probably.
Oh god.
Still damp from beach times.
Yep. Like, fucking August has a towel around her.
Towel over her head.
What? Okay, we know what kind of bikini August has, but what kind of towel does she have?
Same pattern. She won it in a sweepstake.
Another Ouija board.
Yeah. Why is everything you have Ouija boards?
I don't know, Ouija boards are cool.
It's
man.
my
Fuck you.
aesthetic. It's my aesthetic.
It's my aesthetic. I'm spooky or whatever.
I'm spooky or
See, like, air
whatever.
quotes.
Are you really spooky? Or are you just an asshole?
Sure.
What do you mean? Sure. What does that mean?
Okay. Anyway,
Nope, fuck off.
back to story. So she says, okay, so let's have the arm. You did kill it, yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're sure?
We
This-
have its goddamn arm.
Describe to me how you killed it.
Describe your kill.
I used lightning on its fucking head, and he eviscerated, blowed up, and somehow the explosion also popped off his arm. Really, lightning magic's random. Have you seen a guy get hit by lightning? No?
I have.
Oh.
I mean, that is how lightning works.
Yeah. I would believe you there, but you do know lycanthropes are weakened to silver, yes?
Why do you think I have this knife?
Okay.
Would
So, I'm presuming Jan died?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Well, this actually works out. Your next assignment is in Key West anyway.
Fuck! I'm
Oh.
sorry. I'm sorry, continue.
So, you can pick him up on the way there.
I mean,
Do we have
sure, we
to?
gotta get. I mean, I have.
Do we have to go to Key West?
plans.
Yeah, no, yes, you have to go to Key West. And I like it to be... Usually I give you guys a week. You have 3 days.
Fuck!
Usually you give us 2 weeks, but whatever.
You're dead.
No, it's Buck, the ghost.
No, he's with me. He follows where I go, so unfortunately
yeah,
he
that's
can't
right.
reject either.
We gave you an excuse and you threw that excuse out.
Yeah, thanks for
Now
fucking...
you literally can't make any inputs.
Yep. Anyway,
Too bad.
yep. I can't believe he fucking played himself. There we go.
Damn.
Anyway. So your new assignment, we have a case of a vamp lycanthrope war going down in the Keys. Honestly, it's a bunch of rebellious, what's the word for it? Relocations. basically acting up and trying to live some fantasies. They need to be dealt with.
First of all, why are vampires in the Keys? This is the Sunshine State, remember?
And they're in the Conch Republic. Not everything makes sense in this stupid backwater state.
Well, aren't you a ball of sunshine? Anyway.
And aren't you a drunk, hopeless drunk?
I mean, she's got a point.
Touche. Takes the swig.
So, get your vehicle arrangement settled. That's going to be on your end of things, Zeb. Hopefully, whatever we've paid you the last couple of weeks, or...
I don't think you even pay me.
Oh yeah, we pay you with your lives. That's right. Good luck with your day jobs. I think I've told you everything I need to tell you about. We'll be going. Oh. And she notices a vase. Points at it. A guard fucking, like, uses the butt of his rifle and knocks it over. And glares at Zeb and smiles. As they all leave through the holes they made. So...
I imagine one guy like broke through the wall, but he fucking goes back to the shape of his body in the wall and slides up.
He takes the fucking panel he knocked out and just puts it over. And as soon as he leaves, it falls back down.
Are we just a Looney Tunes?
Yes.
Okay, good.
We've been Looney Tunes since episode fucking 1.
That's true.
What? I'm only the most serious of people.
More like the
Be
serious
very
as Don-
quiet. We're hunting rabbits.
Alright.
Whale sharks.
Zeb, I'm gonna plant this thought in your mind. Now is the time to probably show the others the embassy.
What? Wait, you already did.
I showed Jan, but not Meg and August.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile with Jan, Gregor, picking you up in his taxi, has taken you to his abode, and he introduces you to his wife and children.
Are they just both taxis?
No, he's like, welcome, my friend, my good friend Jan Erickson. Come, have seat, eat gyro.
Okay.
Euro.
It's a gyro. Eat gyro. He hands you this very greasy Greek sandwich. Do you eat of it, Jan?
Hoagies, they're like amazing.
Is gyro.
It is a gyro, Jan Erickson. It is not a yogi.
A gyro? I fucking love those.
Okay, let's just leave it at
Get
that.
out of my house.
Get out of my... Die! Perish! Anyway.
My family.
Okay. You are welcome in my home. I just want to thank you, Jan Erickson. If it were not for your our adventures together, I would not have been sent back here and met beautiful wife and beautiful stepson.
And met them?
Yes, met them.
So, dude, when'd you like tie the knot?
Like about maybe a month ago, Jan Erickson.
And you already have a kid?
He is not my son, he is my stepson.
Oh, okay.
His wife introduced him. Hi, my name is Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. How's it going?
It's going well. You see, me and Jan, I was running my family Euro store, and actually, no, not me and Jan. No, I meant me and Gregor.
I'm gonna steal your wife, I swear. It's not me.
Anyway,
It's not me, it's her.
it's me. I'm just a little bit of a tease. I'm very out of it. Her eyes go cross.
Oh.
Something not really right with her. her son seems to be doing the same thing. And he is playing with his toy car, slamming it into the same thing of blocks, rebuilding the blocks, and hitting the toy car into the same tower of blocks over and over as he plays. Gregor seems more happy than usual. He is free about in his house to assume his weird cow-like form.
But I thought he was a taxi.
I'm not a taxi. Let's just make this clear. I am a horrible cow person.
You have a lower half? Holy shit!
I'm not part of my vehicle.
I thought you were like, I thought the whole time you were like, you know, a centaur. It's like a taxi centaur.
No, I'm a minotaur.
Oh, that makes
If I was a taxi minotaur, my top half would be a taxi, and my legs would be normal people legs, and they would look very silly, Jan Erickson.
Actually, his legs would just be the wheels, and his torso would be a man torso.
Oh.
Your nipples drag against the asphalt. It burns.
What a, like, poetic thing of justice. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. This fucking gyro is, like, off the chisel.
Oh, Jan Erickson, please do not use this expression again. You're...
Why? Why?
It was, how Americans say, cheesy, bad, made
How
me...
does he survive this long if off the chisel is what makes him snap?
I put up with a lot of shit with you, Jan Erickson. I try to be quiet and supportive.
Out to his house.
But if it was not for you... You are welcome in my home as long as you're in Keys.
As long as I'm on key?
As long as you're in the Keys.
Well, thank you.
And I think we're gonna leave it there. And we're gonna go back to the others.
Are we at the embassy?
Yes. I'm gonna switch that over.
Oh boy, what a ton of fun.
So, you are introducing Megan and
This is where I
August to... Yep.
This is where I
You describe how you introduce it to them.
So August, Meg, this is where I work. So let me just get this out of the way. My bosses are a bunch of old magical wizards. My real bosses, anyway.
Okay.
And one of the fucking former secretaries was the fucking stalker we kicked the ass of last time. If you remember that Jimmy Chops thing.
Oh, yeah. Gross.
He's in jail now, don't need to
Good.
worry. Where he belongs.
Yeah.
What else? There is a fourth person. I think you'll meet him when we head inside.
Out of character. I'm already looking forward to this.
Zeb walks in. Does he see him?
So you take her to the you take the ladies to the second floor. And things are more chaotic in the offices and halls of the secretive third story of this historic society. Where this man with a lizard-like tail running through the halls, screaming, "They know! They all know! They know, they know, they know! We can't be here for long. We need a car. Are you a car?" Grabbing August by the shoulders. Are you a car?
No!
What the fuck?
Useless! Useless!
Jesus Christ.
He then skitters up the wall and into an air vent.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, what the shit?
That was former Vice President Al Gore.
You know, that's exactly what I expected him to be like in person.
He's usually nicer. I hope.
He crashes through because he's too heavy for the air vent. Like, maybe about a good, 10, 20 feet away. And then skitters into a janitorial closet.
Is it wrong that Al Gore and Jimmy Chops are my favorite characters in this whole entire series that we've created?
You're so good.
So,
Why is the? I look at an intern. Which intern is it? Is it Hobbs? Actually, is it Hobbs I'm looking at, or I'm trying to figure out where I am spatially because we're just looking at this fucking chaotic office space.
you see this exhausted, let's say it's the intern named Hobbs. Have you seen where Al Gore gone? Did you see?
Point towards the fucking janitor closet.
Thank you.
What, Hobbs? What's going on, my man?
He's been freaking out. He's saying that he's having visions of the future or some shit. I don't know.
Wait, lizardmen can predict the future.
We didn't really think that. Look, he says he can do a lot of things. He says he can melt people with his eyes. And he tried to show me, but he just stared at a grapefruit for 10 minutes.
Wait, who stared at? I'm sorry, who stared at a grape?
Al Gore.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I don't even know.
Well, you need to go after him. He's just gonna stay.
So he doesn't. We're to lock him in the janitor closet so he doesn't escape through the air vents again. He's causing property damage. This is the third time he's crawled into the.
Wait, it's okay.
I know that, but he keeps causing damage to the roofs.
Alright, are any of the fucking...
I'm sorry, to the ceiling.
Ah!
Is there a train?
No, the fucking, chaos of it all, I guess.
It's railroad route. This is a long.
This
Fucking...
literally just scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for trains.
I can't believe you shit yourself on stream.
Dude, you just hear it from the west, Jan's yelp screech after the metro passes by Gregor's abode.
Okay, alright, look, I'm trying to find one of the fucking...
Oh God, now that's gonna be in my head.
Norbert, pops out. Zeb, good to see you here!
Where are the, other two?
Janice is like, over here!
Oh, and, where's Francis?
I actually haven't seen Francis in a while.
What the fuck is he doing? But he was your combat expert, I guess.
I mean, that was 10, 20 years ago.
Can he even fight?
He's in a wheelchair, Zeb.
I thought he was just standing around in a tracksuit. Fucking...
Oh, that's because he broke his hip a few weeks ago, Zeb.
Oh.
He's been in and out of the hospital.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I mean, he's really up there. You know, age is not kind, Zeb. It's why we need new people. We are too old for this shit.
Speaking of which, what the hell are you letting your interns do when trying to fucking control Al Gore?
Well, maybe you could help with that.
I'm sorry, what?
You see, we've been trying to make our own monster hunting team for a few years now. not really hunting, more of like trappers. And we assembled a team, but maybe you could steer them in the right direction.
I'm sorry, I also have business, but let's just get this out of the way.
Oh, which, by the way, how did the last mission go? How did you manage to save those weresharks?
We did.
Good.
They gave us their arm, though.
Oh,
I'm
that's
banging their daughter. I mean, what?
This is made, by the way. This
Hi.
is made, by the
I
way.
got
I've-
another one.
I've heard stories about you. It's good to meet you. He shakes your hand.
Yeah, likewise.
And you must be August.
She's like drinking something.
Adorable. Adorable. Does
What is Norbert doing?
No, she looks like a mess.
yep.
It's
Just a
fucking.
mouthful of drink.
We changed, right? So we're
Yeah.
in normal clothes.
Yeah, you're in her street
Yeah,
clothes.
she looks like a mess all the time.
This
That's
is true.
So, I'm presuming after you got done, you got a new assignment. Could you from the other people?
Yeah.
September fucking crawler.
Ooh. Yeah. Yikes.
I gotta go to fucking Key West. God, I'm gonna have to call.
Oh. Actually, I have an idea. We've been trying to do a bit of a immigrant scenario here, a little bit of trying to sneak them over the border of Key West and bring them into the mainland of the United States. The Key West has been a sort of a dumping ground for the last few years of the supernatural. Relocating all sorts of monsters, vampires, lycanthropes, all the
Yeah,
sort.
we're told to stop like a werewolf vampire war or something.
That is very good. But we were wondering if you'd be willing to, if you meet any people down there, take them back to the mainland with you.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Well,
Does Norbert have any 2 cents or?
on the war. As for the war, yeah, please prevent that. Let's try to solve this a little bit non-violently. I think, we all have a rough boat. We don't need to be fighting amongst each other.
I mean, you're the, I guess, resident necromancer, or what you keep saying yourself as.
I mean, I don't bring humans and other things back to life as well as I used to. But, I occasionally raise
You can bring the dead back to life with magic? I thought that was impossible.
Oh, no, like zombies.
Oh.
I mean, I kinda do it with, bugs. But at that point, is it just a zombie, or is it just, is it back to life? Yeah, exactly.
Wait, when you cause an outbreak if you do that shit?
I take it back. I don't let it live forever. I have the right to play with the natural order of things. I'm a wizard.
I mean, I'm not stopping you or anything, it's just...
Look, what I do in my spare time is not your concern.
Look, I'm just saying, what if you forgot to turn a fly back into a dead fly? What if you cause a zombie plague?
The zombies don't work like that, Zeb.
There's several zombies in the street now because of the fucking fly.
We'll deal with that another time. So, you're gonna need a ride, and you're gonna need to take a few people with you.
Oh boy, let's fucking get this over with.
He takes you into a conference room.
Can I describe these people to the audience?
Sure, go ahead.
No, you can't do it.
Alright. So, in there are 4 around adult fish people. One is a punk-looking Brazilian female. Just like headphones on, legs kicked up over the table, sort of like banging her head or something. The other is a sort of pastel. Is sort of like a Asian, mostly Japanese adult female with pastel hair, sort of like spooky vibe. And like Seb, she also has a magical, like, sort of rod.
Okay.
The other is a African, sort of American male, sort of like nerdy, big glasses, sort of messing around with some tech. And sort of like scanning this weird artifact. And the other one is this fat, pasty, chubby white kid. Has freckles on his face. Has fucking black hair for some reason. And he looks he looks like he's been hit by a car, but was sad that it didn't kill him.
Do you hear Doggo in background?
I do hear Doggo, but it's not out super loud Doggo.
When did you get a dog?
It's my mama's Doggo.
What kind of doggo is he?
She is a white lab.
Oh, really? Tell me more.
Oh, get out of here! No! Leave me alone!
Hi,
I'm
Connor
streaming!
friends.
I'm streaming! Mom!
She's the one that woke me up to do this.
You're on the internet! Everyone can hear you!
Hi.
I have the...
Bye.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Bye, Austin, I love you.
Am I not cool enough for to be my friend?
You are cool enough, but not right now. Anyway, if we needed more distractions.
You should lock the door. I'm gonna be fucking freaking real with you.
I'm in the downstairs room. I don't think the door actually locks.
Fair enough.
I'm actually gonna close the door all the way, and then we'll continue in just a second.
How you liking these fucking B team people I made up, guys?
I'm sorry, what?
These B
The
teams.
B-teens.
The
Alright.
B-teens. The B-teens.
Yep. These Norbert introduces them. These are the B-teens.
Really? You went with that name? This one can speak up.
Baker speaks up. The African American male one speaks up. I came up with the name because my name's Baker, and okay. That was.
Baker. Can I get their names?
Oh yeah, this is Baker. Their leader. This is our round friend over there is Lawson. He's possessed by a demon. You can describe it. My mom had sex with a demon, and he goes back to looking at his phone.
Go on.
What? Were you talking to me?
Yes, your mom had sex with a demon, and
Oh yeah, I got powers. Whatever. He goes back to looking on his phone. Yes, another follower on Twitter. Yes.
I'm drinking a drink. You can't make zingers like this. I'm drinking a drink.
The girl with the pet. This is Amiko. I'm a wizard. I've trained a while. I used to be one of the robed apprentices, but now I think I'm pretty good, because now I'm not required to wear the robe anymore.
what does she do with magic?
Mostly, Did you wanted to give her an element that she had the control?
a like item enhancer, so really she just like enhances mundane items to be magical, and then beat her enemies over the head with it.
Yeah, I usually just enchant objects, so I just make normal magic items into even stronger magic items.
That might be useful.
The one with the mohawk speaks an entire sentence in Brazilian.
You Portuguese?
Yeah, for Portuguese. I'm sorry, bleh. And I know this. I knew this in the back of my head, and I still fucking said it because I'm so fucking tired. Anyway,
Okay.
she says another word. She says a complete sentence in Portuguese.
Ooh.
Oh no! Now I can't say it.
Pork and cheese.
Good.
Portuguese. Anyway, she says an entire sentence, grunts, and gives you her hand.
What do I need to give her my hand?
Or she has a handshake.
In marriage? Oh.
Oh, like a fucking blah blah blah, like talk with hand motion.
No, for you to shake her hand.
Yeah, she's greeting herself. She introduces her name, and then offers to shake her.
I'm like, okay, sure, I'll shake your hand.
That's Yara. I'm sorry. No, wow, wrong voice. That's Yara. She's what you call a boto.
It's me, Giovanni. I showed you for 5 seconds. Goodbye.
God.
Fucking farts off.
Yeah, exactly. What?
First cameo. No, in all seriousness, I shake her hand. Wait, what the fuck is a boto?
Okay, so there's this legend in Brazil about a sort of were-dolphin. She can turn into a pink river dolphin.
Oh, I get why you made this speech.
Oh.
Seb, can I talk to you?
Does she create your style, Nick?
I take Zeb aside and I'm like, listen, dude, I'm gonna be real with you. I think these fuckers are ganking our steez.
This is literally like going
What
to
the
Emiko and
fuck
having
are
a
you
pleasant
even
conversation,
saying?
actually.
What's all this?
She's talking to Emiko and having a pleasant conversation.
I love your hair.
Thanks. It's super cute. Oh my god, where did you get that style from?
Oh, thank you. I get imported.
Oh shit, you're gonna have to hit me up.
Oh, definitely.
Like, they're just having a really
Definitely.
Baker's just like, I'm here too, guy.
Guy, is anyone gonna talk to me? Okay. Oh, this.
Just like sitting on the couch, like. Oh,
He's even more slumped over in his chair than he was before. He's fucking has that work.
snake on his phone.
Okay, first off, the iPhone would be out. He's playing Angry Birds. Thank you.
Would Angry Birds be out in
I think it'd be out.
2008?
No, that's not.
2009.
You're right. Wait.
I thought we were
Because
2009.
Yeah, we are 2009.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we're
keep
2009.
forgetting
No, we're
that it's
7.
just- It
We're
was
2009.
7.
It
and then
still
we
wouldn't be
switched
out.
to-
It still wouldn't be out because it came out
Because
in
I thought-
December of 2009. So
Okay,
it is
So-
2009 though.
so he's playing Brick Breaker or some shit.
What the fuck?
Fucking Bejeweled.
Yeah.
Plants vs Zombies.
Yes, that actually would be on the iOS store now.
Anyway, he's even more slumped over. His fucking he's got that double chin that you get from laying real slumped over and looking at your
Yeah,
phone.
Where his head is kind of just like disappearing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You know the one.
Yeah, the one that I have all the time.
Yeah, Kylie's constant state of existence.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm like,
At this point, Kylie's just a Kirby. Anyway,
Like me.
At least that means I'm cute.
He dies?
sure.
Yeah, I'm a Kirby.
Guys, don't tell her that she's a Waddle Doo.
Excuse you. I have 2 eyes. Thank you very much.
I want to see a Waddle Doo. Not like a Waddle Doo where they have small eyes. I'm talking about Waddle Doo with 2 gigantic eyes.
Oh no.
So a Waddle Dee with googly eyes?
Pretty much.
Anyway, so
yeah, like, Meg,
let's continue the stealing their style sort of topic.
Meg, what are you talking about? Are you just jealous that she can turn into a dolphin?
What? No, sharks are fucking way radder than dolphins. That's not the
It's
point.
about the dolphin thing.
No, what? No.
Damn it, Megist.
Continue.
What did I do?
I said Megist, like it's August
Oh.
and Megist together.
God,
Anyway,
I don't ship it. Alright, what's your beef with them? They may be super useful. We need people. Besides, who's gonna help take care of the grunts?
I mean, that's true. I don't want to fucking do the effort.
Look, they're here to take care of minions while we go out and basically fucking kick ass and take names.
Alright, fine.
Honestly, we need more crowd control anyway. And
So,
a bunch of fucking foot soldiers. Though I'm already looking at Larson, and he's already giving me second thoughts. If we trade him for someone else,
he's like, no one's really ready. Here's our best option. He's actually, I actually have to warn you about them real quick. They have a bit of a problem, which I think you're the man to steer them in the right direction, Zeb. He pulls you into a corner.
That because I'm a guardian of a child.
Of the galaxy.
No, I'm saying this because you're level-headed and you can, and I feel you're a little bit younger than us and you're more to relate and
Drunk literally all the time.
and I'll be real.
There are 5 children, let alone 1.
Look, Meg, August, come here.
Yeah.
He huddles you guys together. Their kill count is so high.
Oh, fucking rad.
No, the reason I want you to bring them is to train them to, learn how to pacify their enemies.
Bad idea.
That's a bad
You
word. That's a
cannot
bad
help
word.
them.
No, this is a terrible fucking word.
Most missions end with Larson, with most of the team either getting beaten or bruised or accidentally killing their monsters. Miko and Larson are the biggest offenders of this. Larson especially. Larson is a literal murder machine. He does not care if things live or die. He just wants to look at his phone.
I mean, maybe we should rein it in a little bit, but I'm gonna be real.
Look, there have been civilian casualties because they don't know how to. Okay,
You're really close to them.
I'm sorry. There have been civilian casualties because they have not been able to rein it in or control whatever they have going on. You guys have more experience with
You're like
your
barely
control.
any quieter. It's like the same fucking super loudness.
I know. Maybe it's the room.
Maybe?
I don't know. I am in a smaller room today.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Whenever you come back, I'll mess with your settings again and make your microphone.
Okay. Anyway. Because I'm like because at first I was too fucking quiet. And now I'm too loud. Which I guess is better.
You're fine right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's like, you gotta get them to control their whatever they have going on.
Alright, that's fair. I mean, if there's civilian casualties, then yeah.
Oh, there's way more than that. Property damage. We've had a lot of cover up. A lot.
The property damage, Yara.
No, Yara's fine. She turns into a dolphin. She actually just shoots things. She's really good at shooting things.
I mean, that's cool.
She just happens to turn into a dolphin. She has a thing about luring men into their watery graves. Maybe get a rap on that.
You Okay.
You know. So, oh, and lastly, we were wondering if you could take Al Gore with you.
I gotta talk to the
Huddle.
other two. Get out of the huddle. Get out of the huddle. We're forming a separate sub huddle.
Okay.
Alright, room talk. Should we?
Yes.
Are you saying that because he's a weirdo?
Yes.
And a wild card?
Yes. Absolutely. It'll be a lot of fun, trust.
I mean, there are a bunch of fucking misfits except fucking Baker. I don't know what he can do other than fucking...
I'm really knowledgeable about supernatural and mythical things.
We're in huddle mode.
I'm sorry, we're in the same room, so we can still hear you.
Shut up, Baker. I didn't ask you yet.
Okay.
Wait. He's
You.
I also kind of put down on Information Con. I did say he is also a novice artificer.
Yeah, he is.
Like, I'm looking over...
Yeah, he's working on, like, a trinket right now. He goes back to... It turns into a little mechanical spider, crawls around, and then pops. Gotta work on that.
You do that, Donatello.
Oh, my favorite Ninja Turtle!
Fucking of course it is. You fucking...
Look, you're the fucking Wrath person, you fucking hot-headed...
Yeah, he's just one. What of it?
Yara in Portuguese says, that she is Raphael. I said it right. Did it not come through?
You said Portuguese again.
I said Portuguese.
Now you said Portuguese.
Okay. I don't know where this K is coming from. In Portuguese. Pork and cheese.
Pork and cheese, my favorite language.
Hello, welcome to Portuguese.
Okay. Anyway. She says pork, cheese, pork.
Oh, that's bad.
God damn it.
Anyway.
She's like, is there anyone like, I don't know, a Mikey fan?
I am.
Amiko raises her hand.
Finally, good people with good fucking taste.
Nice.
Larson whispers under his breath, I'm the fucking Shredder fan here. Jeez. All the Ninja Turtles are lame. All the Ninja Turtles are lame.
I just sort of just eye him for a second. Just give him the fucking stink eye.
Look, we're gonna need... Alright, Meg, your thoughts on Al Gore? He has not left a good first impression, I'll be honest with you.
Listen, I think it's a terrible idea, but it's probably no worse than leaving him here.
That's true. Also, let's be real, if we do run into Dick Cheney down there, we can have them fight each other and see who wins.
Oh, can we place bets and stuff?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Cool. Okay.
Who are you betting on?
I'll wait and see.
That's not how bets work. You gotta make a
Fine,
What are we betting?
I'm betting on Al Gore. He's a fucking wild card.
You see,
I gotta give it to Al too.
Here's my thing. I feel like, despite Al Gore being a wild card, it's more like a mouse dealing with a quartered mouse dealing with a giant cat. So I might have to give it to Dick Cheney. Let's be real.
We'll see.
Maybe. Janice enters the room. Oh, hey, everyone's here.
Would I see any family resemblance?
No.
Okay.
She's a little.
I did not tell you that Janice is Jan's grandma, but
Yeah, no, that's why I'm trying to like.
Yeah, no. You wouldn't see it. She's like, took care of Al Gore.
wait, you like kill him?
Oh, goodness no. I froze him alive.
Oh,
Even
Is he-
better.
He, Hobbs sort of slides in this giant icicle that with Al Gore in the middle.
like a forklift or like?
Yeah, with a dolly and everything.
God.
You can hear murmur. The cold should put him to sleep for a little bit. He'll wake up when the ice melts.
Alright, anything we need, do I need to roll the, roll to see if we get any resources for this upcoming mission?
Roll it, and I'll see how. This will determine your vehicle.
Alright, look. Any other resources you can, provide us, especially with vamps? And going to roll that charm. Here we go. Do I get any forward for the job well done? Yes or no?
I'll give you +1 forward.
Yeah. Let's do this. Oh boy. Oh
Mark experience.
Yep.
Okay, so what?
no! Does Flamberg walk into the room?
Oh shit! Wait. As a side note, just because I just realized this. At this point, would we be healed from our last adventure?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
I'm guessing Flamberg walks into the room and just fucking ruins the mood. Being that he's probably the one that hates me.
Flamberg is wheeling himself into the room. What did I miss? Oh, you. He sort of starts simmering, angry.
Does he have that giant flaming sword on his back despite being in a fucking, like,
Yeah.
electric scooter?
Yeah.
Old man Dante over here.
Yeah. He sort of starts simmering, and the heat sort of radiating off of him melts the ice Al Gore's in.
No.
And Al Gore then shakes the ice more and more. He is released. Al Gore runs around the room. They're coming. He knows. They all know. He flips this fucking giant long office table.
Fuck.
Larson falls out of his seat.
What about Baker? He had some shit on that table.
Baker then proceeds to drop these little orb things he was working on. They scatter across the floor like ball bearings.
Oh lord.
Fucking.
Once more, incredibly loud.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I leaned in. I'm sorry. Lara fucking tries to hold Al Gore still, but trips on the fucking ball bearings. Amiko is like, I got something for this, and tries to shoot a magic net. This only proceeds to cover August. Oh no!
Oh no.
Okay, can I roll tough to just grab Al Gore by the face?
Roll with -1 forward.
Okay. That is a 9.
Alright, good news. You got Al Gore. Bad news. He is
I've got Al Gore.
bad news. You have tripped on the ball bearings that are on the floor, and you are hugging him on the ground, which is the least amount of distance that you've wanted to have with Al Gore ever. Unfortunately, his sweaty back is pressed against your face as he's sort of wiggling around, writhing.
Okay, so on a miss, they asked me to do something bad on the mission. So
Yeah, no, you're bringing Al Gore with you. He can't stay here.
Oh,
is that the bad thing?
Yes.
Okay.
He is your wild card. Make sure.
Roll at the beginning of this adventure, though. I didn't do that.
Well, you're in a weird situation. I'm gonna have you roll a little later.
Okay, that's fine. You just reminded me of that by saying wild card.
Yeah. So I'm going to Alright, so Norbert sort of pulls Zeb aside as we're gonna refreeze Al and we'll take him with you. He should be frozen long enough, to get down there, but I don't, make sure you keep track of him, okay? Because he can't be crawling around here. He might cause some attention. Especially when we're...
Wait for the moment we get to say, oh shit, we lost Al Gore.
I can't wait.
Alright, fucking look.
Bring him back safely, and we'll provide you a car.
What about anything to fight the vampires with?
We don't want you to kill the vampires, so why would we give you stuff that would kill vampires?
I got you cut. Just meet me back at the bite.
I don't like the way she's talking about them. They're people.
Don't worry. No, don't worry. It's great.
They're people, Zeb.
Gotta be prepared.
I'll be real. What if they try to seduce and try to bite her necks?
They're not rapists, they're vampires!
Look, they're already really rapey.
That's a bad stereotype, Zeb. I've had vampire friends. They're good people, Zeb.
She's got a point.
Fair enough. Do you have any fucking 2 cents, or are you just gonna make it everything worse, Francis?
Fuck off, Zeb! Fucking come in this room making me pissed, releasing Al Gore, causing a chain of misfortunes.
You're a fucking chain. Anyway.
You're born a misfortune. I heard that whispering under your voice thinking y'all clever. Just do your fucking mission right and bring Al Gore back alive. He's a good friend of mine. Don't ask questions you're not ready to hear the answers for.
Heroes don't ask questions.
Anyway.
You son of a bitch.
What does a car look like? What can we all fit?
So.
What can we drive where we can all fit?
Alright. So.
It's not gonna be a plush car, but probably some shit.
Okay, those are, I found something real bad.
Do share. What does our truck...
So it's a bit of an import, and, we kind of got this for pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Do share. Ooh.
There it is.
Share on stream.
I am.
Oh no!
Meg is just sort of.
Oh, it's bad!
It's functional, I guess.
Is Ronald McDonald immortal? Is he a real man, and is he also magic?
You'll find him in his horrible Chinese palace.
Is it like fucking Big Trouble in Little China where Ronald McDonald is Lopan?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a
Don't-
Japanese Hummer limo, though.
Ugh.
He is wearing his Shogun outfits. The big old shoulder pads.
God.
Fucking all the Asian culture cultures here. Anyway,
Represented by the McDonald's characters.
we can
The Hamburglar is a fucking Ronin.
Jesus Christ.
Grim is a kaiju.
Yes, obviously.
No, he's a Tanuki.
Tanuki?
He's going.
Yeah.
Look.
Tanuki, my good sir?
Yeah, Tanuki.
A Tanuki.
Do you want some Wookiee?
Snacky. Anyway, back on topic. Can we spray paint over this fucking shit? I'll be real with you.
You remember you don't have a lot of time.
Nothing more.
Fuck.
Oh, but I really wanna.
We don't. I mean,
Fine, we'll do it later.
But, alright, I guess we can all fit. This is our fucking mobile base of operations, I guess.
Oh, it's our base?
For now.
Oh no. Uncle Zeb, it's bad.
Bear in your voice.
Oh no.
you roll the 5.
Look, look.
It's a real bad.
August.
Uncle Zeb.
August, listen to me. You don't
Yeah.
have to sit next to Larson on the rat there.
That wasn't the problem. The problem is the whole ride itself. It's bad.
But Scarlet, is it filled with gas? Please tell me.
It's filled with gas, but the gas mileage is terrible.
It's filled with gas, but the gas is in canisters on the inside of the car, and it lines the whole inside of the car.
God.
It's a hefty 10 miles to the gallon.
Do any of you want to help me fucking get some fucking gas money from these fucking old people?
Do you want me to help?
I'm gonna say that they give you at least a good like $50 for gas for this trip.
That's not enough for this.
50's not gonna be enough.
Yeah.
Not to get to the Keys
It's
from
the
Miami.
Hummer limo.
From Miami to the Keys is like a good like Key West is like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, that's a really long drive.
You'll be at like
For a Hummer limo, Connor.
For a Hummer limo.
all right. He's like, all right, then roll charm.
Is it 50
I'm
like the
gonna try.
least?
Oh, I failed.
Give me a +1 for every +1 help. It's a 7.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Your roll is your roll. It would have been nice if you said that, you know.
Letting you know, my computer froze the fuck up, so I'm gonna be MIA for a moment.
Okay.
So,
I love
Fuck you, Francis. Fuck.
Francis is like, we gotta spend that money on healthcare. You know, since my hip is inflamed. Like my rage. For you.
You're such a fucking gentleman.
Well, you know, you could do me a favor and maybe I'd lend you a few bucks.
What favor is that? Because you're dealing with a fucking Hummer limo. $50 is not gonna fucking cut it, good sir.
I'll raise it to 200 for the gas money. But I got a real terrible thing you gotta do.
What is it?
You whisper something in your ear and we will decide on this terrible thing later. After the session, because I want it to play out in the next session.
So this is just the setup to go to the Keys?
Yeah, we'll get there. Don't worry.
Alright.
Alright.
What happens next?
Next, you guys get geared up.
Oh, we go to fucking make space. Do we have to roll anything for you? Oh wait, Dom's missing.
Yeah, we'll handle it later. I'm gonna actually go back to Jan.
Fucking finally.
Yeah. So, Jan, you are sleeping on Gregor's couch. I'd like you to roll your, your vision thing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Last time this thing made me explode.
Do it, Jan.
I don't want to be a statue.
So something bad's gonna happen.
Can we like get that out of the way now?
Nope. So, Jan, your luck, what is your luck looking like nowadays?
I'm marking experience, fuck you.
What's your luck looking like nowadays? Looking, just for everyone on the stream to note.
I already knew you could give me +5 luck.
Okay. Not bad. You're good. You should erase all your harm, though.
Oh yeah, I'm not dying anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I was. I already died. I only have 2 luck points missing. When did you say we recover them, by the way?
You recover a point of luck when you level up.
Oh, well. That means I should...
Sweet.
Really? That means I should have full luck then. Because I have not been doing that. I leveled up last time and I just leveled up now. So I need to actually get myself a level later.
Alright. So, I'm going to set this scene up for you. Jan, while you're waiting for, your friends and just bumming around the keys, I'm going to presume you get a phone call, or like an emergency thing, like Buck has like remembered a phone number that you can call to get in contact with the rest of the group.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it the Bat hotline? Can I talk to Batman?
No.
Oh.
Alright.
That's it.
So, hey, my dude, what are we gonna do? Actually, I like to imagine Buck has, like, flown across, like, all of Miami's, like, and has flown from Miami, saw the meeting, being a sneaky ghost, and has flown back all the way to the Keys with you. Or to you. He's like, my most excellent dude! Your righteous friends are on their way!
Awesome! I'm really glad that, like, they actually came back for me, didn't leave me for dead.
I mean, why would they do that, man? I thought they liked you.
I did too.
This is getting really awkward. So what are we gonna do the next couple of days?
We could just hang out.
Or the next like day or so, or a few hours. So what, Jan? What do you do during this time? I want you to make up a little story of what you're doing, like this day. You're waiting for, like it's not gonna take them a day.
What month is it?
I'm gonna say.
Very important. This is extremely important.
I'm gonna say it's like near end of August.
It's time. Get ready.
God damn it.
Time for what? Time for what?
1 second.
Oh, hey, my computer crashed. That's fun.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's great. I was like just fucking doodling in Psy, and then Psy froze up and stopped responding, and I tried to close it and it crashed. And the whole
Oh,
computer
that's fun.
This
Did
isn't
you get
about
a
you, Meg.
screen, Or
I don't know. I was in the bathroom when it actually crashed, but I came back and it was at the startup screen. So
You can't leave your computer unattended.
Alright, do the scene.
All right. So
I'm going to go see a movie with Buck and the Massive Pune.
all right, what movie do you, we're doing a scene with Jan where what Jan is doing while he's what is Jan doing?
Shrek?
What's Jan doing?
What, Kylie? What?
Is it Shrek? Are you going to see Shrek?
That came out in like 2001, you dumbass.
Oh, I know, but there is more than one Shrek movie.
There are no Shrek movies in August of 2009. No, we're gonna go see a fucking amazing piece of art. We're gonna go
Die
see...
Hard 5.
No, you fucking uncultured prick. We're going to go see motherfucking Ponyo.
This was your joke?
This isn't a joke. This is about animation history right here.
So he's watching Buck is watching the movie with you?
Ponyo, fishy and busy.
And like the movie ends. What does Jan think of the movie?
I want to hear everyone else's thoughts first.
On Ponyo?
Yes.
Okay, so a lot of people are coming out of the theater like that wasn't really his best work.
But what about the people I care about? The non-peasants. My ghost and my sword.
The Masapune goes, well, I really would have loved to see the movie, but I was attached to your back. But it sounded pretty good.
I imagine that Jan would have bought him a seat.
I paid for 3 tickets, despite the fact it's only like me going in.
3 tickets, please. Okay, loser. So I like to imagine you've just forgot to take him off your back. Or he like slid out of his chair. Because he's a sword and can't really be supported by like a movie theater seat. So it sounded pretty good, but you had me facing the wrong way, my friend.
Oh shit, it's hard to like tell sometimes. It's like the same. Should I like put a little like write on some permanent marker on you?
Please don't do that, it tickles.
Okay.
I get really nervous when I tickle, man. That's the one kink. That's not the only kink I'm not into, my dude.
Fucking pre.
You not. What does Buck think of the movie?
Buck's like, what did you think of the movie, Jan?
No, you have to tell me first.
No, you go ahead.
Why are you being so weird about
I didn't like the movie, Jan!
What?
I hated it! It's so boring! It's a lame take on The Little Mermaid. It's lame!
I can't believe you, my dude. Like, I just don't understand how you could, like, do this to me after everything we... Okay, yeah, it wasn't the best.
Oh, thank God we agree on this.
Yeah, I'm all for the ocean and shit, but, Castle in the Sky was better.
What are you talking about? His best work is Spirited Away.
But, like, Princess Mononoke, though.
It's Spirited Away, man. It won an Oscar.
Didn't Mononoke win an Oscar?
No, it didn't. It didn't.
It didn't? I'm calling bullshit. Let me Google this.
Alright, you can Google it, but it didn't win an Oscar.
I don't believe you. Was it nominated for anything? Wait.
It's not.
Wikipedia/Montez Mononoke.
We run a quality
Okay, it was not nominated or won of an Oscar. That wasn't a sentence, but you know what I mean.
Like,
it did win the 21st Japan Academy Awards and the 40th
Academy.
yeah, that's great and everything, but this is America, Jan.
Couldn't see
This
my
is
ear,
America. Don't catch a slip. I'm gonna whip it out.
It was nominated for the 28th Annie Awards for Individual Achievement for Directing in an Animated Feature Production. Jesus Christ, that was a mouthful.
You see, you're just reading a Wikipedia article and not really telling me. I mean, it's good and everything, but it's no Spirited Away.
What about Castle in the Sky? That one won an Oscar.
Look, I'm gonna be real. There's only one good anime movie, and it's Spirited Away.
Whoa, that's not true. What
Look,
about
I don't.
Final Fantasy Spirits Within?
Okay, I never watched that because I only watched, I hear Miyazaki's good, and I guess Spirited Away is good, but it's really good. I just don't like anime, man. I don't like anime, Jan!
Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Jan, I fucking hate it.
I'm sorry, Jan, I just don't like anime.
But you're literally been following around an anime protagonist this entire time.
A what?
I'm just imagining, just for a moment, Jan saying, "You're dead to me," and he's like, "But I am dead."
I'm changing my response to that.
But I am dead, Jan.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You win this time, my dead friend.
Does that mean we're still friends?
No.
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes.
Wait. I think we can still be friends. Skateboards are still cool, right?
Yeah.
Tech decks, bruh.
Tech decks, man. Tech deck dudes are awesome, right?
I mean, yeah.
I don't know, I was more of a fan of Mighty Beans.
Fuck Mighty Beans.
Yeah, fuck them! This third other stoner party is like, okay, geez, man, I just wanted to join the conversation.
He just walks off Ponyo forever.
And that's where we're gonna end that.
Remember the weird fat Mighty Beans?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Word.
dude, okay, I hate to sidetrack. I saw a commercial for Mighty Beans recently. They're coming back.
What?
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, this is like the second time they tried to revive them. So I'm not.
But they're on the scene
Are you
again.
immediately searching up this Mighty Beans commercial? I hear someone typing.
That was me. I forgot what Mighty Beans were. Oh, I now remember them, but I remember them as something else. I remember them as, Weebles wobble and they don't fall down.
Yeah, that's Weebles. It's different.
It's another pill-based toy that looks exactly the same.
The Mighty Beans would go skateboards.
Anyway, we arrive at fucking Meg's place, and I guess we're gonna look at her armory, I guess.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
So, are you bringing all of them in?
I guess. Because I don't trust them sitting in the car.
Oh no, but what is gonna happen when they meet favorite boy Jimmy Chop?
So, Jimmy Chops is like, whoa, too many dudes. Might have to fight somebody.
You don't have to fight anyone.
Oh, think.
You think, Dad?
And then Al Gore pops out of the car.
Al Gore pops out of the car. You. Jimmy Chops begins to sweat. I gotta get out of here. He tries to run out of the parking lot, but an invisible barrier is blocking his way out.
Wait, no, Connor, better
It's
idea.
literally
No, Austin.
Hear me out. They go up to each other, they stare, and then they're like, "You son of a bitch," and they fucking predator handshake.
No. He begins, Jimmy Chops keeps trying to escape from this barrier.
It's fucking Golden Brown starts playing, Steven, you would understand this joke.
Yep.
Can you stop?
And Al Gore fucking like running like an animal on all fours. Leaps.
Fucking
And starts.
I cast a magic to basically cast sleep on him. I'm gonna fucking try that.
Roll weird.
Just knock him out immediately.
Yep. Alright. Roll it.
Let me do it. I'm gonna roll magic.
Roll magic.
Okay, so here's what's gonna.
I don't get to choose a glitch. It just says -1 forward.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just
so
fucking. He just gets knocked the fuck out.
Instead of -1 forward, I'm gonna give you a break, and I'm gonna describe the situation like this. It's not gonna be bad. He begins to grab Jimmy Chops and caress him like a cat and starts petting him. Good kitty. Good Neko. Good Neko. And then he falls asleep.
What happened?
What the fuck was that?
Explain?
Jimmy, what?
I met this guy a while ago. He treated me like we had a thing going on where I pretend to be a cat. He come to this parking lot, and then he's been gone a few months. And I told him I didn't want to be a cat, but he wanted me to be a cat. So I hid in the bathroom for a while.
Jimmy, what the fuck is actually happening in my life?
Let's just get inside her.
I don't even know anymore, man. This is weird for me. And I'm Jimmy fucking Chops.
Okay, I'm gonna go get the fuck.
Anyway, I'm gonna be Greg's son now. Fucking goes into the building. He just goes to into the building.
Transformation in the toilet.
Greg's toilet licking power. He claps his hand. He's simply like grows a ghost tail, goes to the toilet, starts licking it. Gotta get it clean.
It's my favorite time of day. Time to fucking eat ass indirectly. it's me, Jimmy Chops.
We're not focused on that. We're focused on getting some fucking weapons from Meg and info on Vance from
that's
August.
Cool.
Barker. Is it? Yeah. Baker is like, should we exercise that thing?
No, he's
cool.
He's virtually harmless, I'm gonna be honest.
I've wanted to, I've tried. August just won't tell me how.
Honestly, he seems fucking harmless, and he leaves your restroom clean, unless that's just saliva.
Alright, roll me a,
it's an armory roll he has to do.
Yeah, roll me the armory roll, and we'll handle this quickly.
Alright, I guess I head upstairs to make
With all of us.
Sure.
Sing.
Roll. Oh, weird.
Roll weird.
That's a 12, my dude.
So what do you get out of it?
That means, I have what I need and plenty of it.
Alright.
So,
You have steaks, silver, and garlic, which vampires are heavily allergic to. Cloves of garlic, holy water, all the stuff you need.
What are the other 4 doing at this time while we're looking for weapons?
Larson's on his phone.
Fucking of course he is.
What was her name? I'm trying to remember. Amiko,
yeah.
she says, so, Mr. Zeb, I've talked to Greg's son. Or at least that's what he calls himself.
Why?
I
Whack.
I was I wanted to see if his Japanese was any good because he is a yokai after all, and the entire time he's pulled his eyes apart and just started making a horrible noise. He's saying and screaming that he likes sushi. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's honestly best if you don't talk to him.
Don't touch him ever
Don't
again.
ever fucking talk to him ever.
You all good, Yara? You all good, Yara?
She says something and gives you a thumbs up.
Honestly, I like her the most. I'm gonna be real. I mean, Amiko, you're like second, but like.
Oh, thank you.
You don't give me shit, unlike these two. Points at Megan August.
Hey, whoa!
That's fair. Honestly.
I mean, yeah.
Alright.
Second
By the
off,
way-
alright. Oh yeah, you have to do your fucking info thing. Don't you? Do you have a library or?
I do. But we never got the chance to use it because it's at our house.
Alright.
Not at Meg's house.
I
Yep.
thought we fucking placed it.
No.
Okay.
Alright.
We need some more on vampires, I guess.
I got plenty of it probably, so.
I
Alright.
guess we drive to our house real quick before we do our big journey.
Alright.
Fuck it.
Uh,
Join quest.
Hey, your dick will never be as big as mine, bitch. Anyway, that was nice, Nifty. Thank you. Anyway. So, fucking...
Call him a butt on Twitter. Don't actually.
No, do it. Do it. He is a butt. Do it.
Yeah, he's
Your,
a butt.
your dick will never be as big as mine.
Tell him that he's the bitch.
I just bit my tongue, so that's cool.
Yep.
Oh, that's not.
So, you guys go to your house. Alright, what do you need to roll, August?
I have no fucking clue. So
7.
Alright, while you're
let me. Okay. Can I have the link to the main doc?
The Manuel.
The
I
doc.
thought you saved your shit.
I'm on my iPad.
But
You guys
have
didn't
your
send me a
computer set
fucking
up.
link.
God damn it, Steven.
Even leave, please.
First of all,
Thank you.
Alright.
Cause it's not under mine either. It's under Desired,
This is also like
I think.
the first time
No.
we've actually like gone here, so I mean, I feel like Meg would know about this place, but
The
does
expert.
everyone else?
Mystical library. Doesn't really tell me what to roll.
Expert. I'm looking through it.
It's a haven.
Wait, expert.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay, you just get
There's
like
not a roll.
+1.
I just get a plus.
Yeah,
one
you
for
just
magic.
you fucking all
What?
of us that can use magic, including I guess Baker, get +1 on use magic rolls.
Yep.
That's the sort of thing we get.
Alright. So you have a mystical library.
So it's not a lore library. But I might as. Can I switch it? Because that would make it easier on us.
No, you get to pick 3.
I get 1.
Yeah, no.
As
not-
a spooky, I get 1. I'm not an expert.
Oh. Alright, so you have some books on vampires. Some of these books are, you know, your novel, your Anne Rice trash. Some of these are legit.
Just like, who fucking reads this? Looking at all of them.
Is the sexy Zeb reads the copy of the sexy vampire who got to make out with Jesus.
Is this a hold on, what's the fucking thing that our author?
Oh,
Is this an anime?
no, it's
It's
Anne Rice.
No, August definitely fill her library
Is she
full
still-
with Chuck Tingle books if she had the chance to.
Is fucking Anne Rice still religious in this universe?
Probably.
I'm gonna die.
It's okay, Kylie. Everyone dies eventually.
Wait. I'm super confused. Why would a vampire worship Jesus?
I don't fucking know, man.
Why do you even have a bunch of Anne Rice books?
Anyway.
She's the
Oh.
Oh, and you cut out.
questers too because he.
You cut out, Kylie.
Yeah.
Oh, she's debating on saying don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. She kind of just sits there for a second. It's like, no, I can't say that. She turns around and keeps looking.
All right, you find some lore about vampires. So pretty much everything that's, you know, common in pop culture is pretty much true, except the only way to actually kill them is to sort of a combination of the typical three, which is stake through heart,
Fire.
stake through heart, sunlight. It's step 1, stake through heart. Step 2, decapitate. Step 3, if the corpse is still there, wait till dawn and sunlight will dissolve it.
I'm sorry. Is there also a
Sunlight only.
copy of fucking what's that movie? Fucking, it's one of my favorite shit.
Of God, what are you thinking?
Fright Night. It's
Fright Night. Fright Night. Yes, there is a DVD copy of Fright Night. Yes. All right. Okay. Anyway.
Mate, we don't. August, we don't have a fucking laser disc. Why do you keep buying laser discs?
Listen, I am a woman of culture. Does not matter if I can see it, as long as I have it. I will be happy.
And the poster's really.
Why'd you buy both the DVD and the laser disc?
Shut up. She has vinyls, but you guys don't have a record player.
Man, I really. I'm sorry. What Baker speaks up. I've been really investing in HD DVD. I think it's going to be the way of the future.
Nerd.
HD Blu-rays were a thing by then, my dude.
I know.
Yeah, but the wars would still probably.
Yeah. Was the war still going on?
I think so.
Good post.
I can't wait for Transformers 1.
Oh God.
Anyway. So, at this point, we're going to go back. You guys have all the lore you need, and you are well on your way to go to the Keys. Meanwhile, I want Jan one more story. One more story of what Jan is doing down there in the Keys.
Alright, what month is it?
It's the same. It's still near the end of August.
I see. As a day passes, it's still the same day.
It's still the same day.
Alright, 1 second.
Do you want me to give you some time?
A little bit of time.
Okay. On that note, I'm going to go to each one of our people playing here. Who is driving the car?
Zeb is.
Zeb is.
For once.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is he sober?
Yes.
I'm going to have you roll. Oh, I'm going to have you roll cool.
Why are you making me roll cool?
See how well you drive.
to see how well this trip goes. Because you have a lot of stressful factors in that car.
This is true.
I already have
Especially
one.
not Meg, August. Now I've done it.
Shit.
Singing fucking
Oh!
1,000 bottles of beer on the wall.
Oh no.
What?
Okay.
Gotta do.
So you're not gonna crash or anything?
Oh no.
Explain why you had to stop the car for 6 hours. What happened?
Did you lock your keys in the car again?
Can I just...
What delayed this trip?
I'm going to spend luck.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay. We could have had some interesting story.
Fail with style.
Because, let's be real, I have no luck, so I'm perfectly fine. I'm like one member of the party. Ooh. I wonder what... It starts with an An.
You mean it ends with an N? It ends with an An. Anyway.
Angus, what the hell did you do this time?
Angus.
God
Alright.
damn it.
Alright. Yeah, anyway.
Just like trying to keep cool. I just imagine fucking everyone's fucking blabbering their fucking mouth. Everyone's fucking arguing. Meg's just staying like a fucking second seat driver. And Zeb is having this fucking dream of him just like careening off the road, killing them all. And then he snaps into reality. And then just like turns on fucking his like fucking... This thing probably has like a fucking radio or whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it to this
Or like
soon.
auxiliary. He just plays his music, drowns everyone out.
Alright.
And Zeb is just like...
August.
Peace.
In the car. There's a voice that speaks to you. Hasn't spoken to you in a long while.
Oh boy.
What are you doing, August?
Is that the voice you're going with?
This is what are you doing?
This is his voice. It is me.
It is me, darling. Did you miss me? I have been busy dwelling in the subconscious world. What the fuck are you wearing, August? You decided to go outside like that? Are you embarrassed, August? You should be.
I'm gonna be real honest, man. I'm gonna be real honest. I didn't expect you to come back at me with this voice. What happened to your normal voice?
You see, exploring the unconscious world, I went to the unconscious version of Europe. It is amazing. Let me tell you, the men there, mwah, mwah, so good. Unlike that fucking trash bag you're wearing right now.
You know, I had so many thoughts in my head about this boy, and then you came back and you asked me with that boy.
August, you. This is.
Connor have.
I did not actually.
You saw the.
I saw like the initial sketch. I did not see
Yeah.
the finished design.
So this is a guy who we'll explore more.
Right now.
I had a warning from the metaphysical. So.
You leaned in, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, what was his name again? I'm actually forgetting.
I don't think I came up with a name for him, so he is for right now just boy.
It is me, your boy. Your boy.
It is me, your boy.
It is me, your boy. Listen.
Is this your fucking demon?
Yeah.
He, describe him, Kylie.
Describe your boy.
I can just show
This
you
is-
a picture.
Yeah. Oh, you just want to show pictures.
Do it.
Describe the history of this boy.
So this boy has kind of been with August for her whole life, essentially, just in her head. And because of that, he grew up basically as a small boy inside of a growing girl's mind, who is also a demon. So he's just a very odd boy with a very Edna Mode-esque personality. It is me, August. It is the boy.
It is the boy. I am here.
I have gone to Europe. It is great. In your brain, in your mind space.
You see, you know, I have little bits where I like to explore the mind space. I'm always tethered to you, but you know, a boy needs to, you know, explore. You know, how you need to go actually outside and get the real job.
Ouch.
Honestly, honestly, I would have worn nothing today if I were you. I would have been naked. I would have been more dignified than what you're wearing. Ugh.
It's bad. Go home.
Go back.
We're 5 hours down the road. Outside of the car. No, you go back.
You need to go back and change. This is disgusting. Anyway. So, I originally came to give you a warning about future. Because, you know, you can see such things in the mindscape. But no, you decided where to wear trash bags, so now I'm not going to tell you what it's about. Are you going to fucking address me? Or are you just going to laugh? You fucking junkie!
I did talk to him already. You disappear for years, and then you come back and immediately assault me with your words, and I don't really appreciate that.
Shut the fuck up, I'm trying to drive.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Is she talking out loud?
That would be really funny if she was. It's just like the Jan situation with Buck.
And then the boy then notices across the car.
Which boy?
Your boy. He notices the Larson from across the car. He's like, "Ooh, who is that tall drink of water?"
Okay,
Wait, I'm not talking about the shit he's attached to. I'm talking about the demon living in him.
Oh. I don't fucking know.
Ugh. If you could see him, but unfortunately you're not using your spooky eyes right now.
Use your spooky eyes.
And see if that's you. If you let me take control, I could give you spooky eyes. And maybe give you a, you know, a decent fucking wardrobe.
Okay, first of all, I do want to see him, but I would like you to not insult me again.
Oh, he is so strong. He's got like abs where, you know, he's got more abs where his abs should be. It's like at least like 36 abs. Beautiful.
Okay, now I think you're lying to me.
I mean, see for yourself. He sort of like, gets behind you, moves your eyelids like wider open.
Uh-huh.
Your eyes glow blue for a bit, and you see this terrifying demon guy. He's fucking like sort of wispy tail, sort of like a ghost. Bunch of abs built like giant upper arm strength. Fucking mane of hair and like fucking horn with fire in between the horns.
Oh, so that's what you're into, huh? What's that?
See, that is a real man. Beautiful man. Adonis. Unlike the little schlubby things you're into. Yeah.
I'm just gonna gonna close my eyes now and not look in that direction.
You can't really comprehend the form of this demon that you're looking at.
It's just, all I know is that it's bad.
Yeah.
Whatever it is,
See, this is why I don't talk to you. You don't listen to my advice.
it's bad.
You
bro.
borrow my power, and you don't let me do any. You don't let me do fun things unless you want to hurt things.
You were gone!
It doesn't mean I was always gone. You could have said, "Oh, hey boy, I need your help." You need help. Well, maybe sometimes, I don't like what you're wearing. I don't want to listen to you. But my life is connected to yours, so, when you need help, I come and I hit someone in the head.
And, like, she's making a face at no one right now. But it's very obviously, like, in the stance, like, oh, we're really, the conversation we're having right now, this is exactly what we're talking about in this moment.
Look.
Fucking
Sort of
Baker.
Just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Baker's just. Is she okay?
Baker's like, I wanted to talk to her, but she's making a weird face right now, and I don't understand.
Intimidating the poor boy.
Yeah. Anyway. So. Oh, really? 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 Have you fucking looked at your diet of weed, more weed, and maybe some, like, Doritos?
Listen.
Your body should be a temple, not a fucking carnival.
I can make my body whatever I want to make it, thank you very much.
That's why you have gut. Ugh. Gross.
I love this demon, by the way.
Fucking
Exactly
God.
this is exactly what he should be.
Yep.
God, you're gross.
God, you're gross.
Be better.
Yeah. Bleed out of your vagina only 1 week out of the month. There are gods in the underworld who bleed for eternity. You are a weak child.
I need Advil. Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
Fucking
There-
get over it.
Get over it. I know demons who have fucking heads on fire.
Just buy Motrin like a real man.
I am sick of being tethered to your existence. Ugh. I like to imagine what his story is, he grew up alongside you and just, started out as whispers. And as you gotten older, he's developed more and has become louder. And now he can
Now
extend.
he's just yelling at me about
Yeah.
you spooked
Okay.
me.
And the reason why we haven't really seen him is because he can now distance himself into, like, the underworld now, and his existence is tethered to you. So if you die, he dies. Is
Oh,
that
fun.
sort of deal.
As all this is
So he has to, that's why when you do a big whammy, that's him helping you.
Yeah.
so as all this is happening.
He's your Stan.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I'm sorry.
Trying to
I
finish
wasn't
up.
sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish up.
Okay.
Yeah.
As all this is happening, because I see August is like having a bad time. I got like a thing of fucking goldfish, and I like, just sort of gesture to her with the bag.
What do you just wave the bag at her, or do you fucking
Yeah.
throw the bag at her? Because that's
Well,
what I want you to do.
I mean, I'm just trying to offer her some.
Okay,
goldfish.
stop. Just whack her in the face with a bag of goldfish.
I mean,
You really going to eat those? That salt is bad for you.
It's what is fucking full of GMOs? Are you really?
It's filled with GMO. You really going to put that in your body? Really make it a fucking carnival. Fucking Dorito crusted cheese bullshit. Ugh.
In 9 years, there will be salmonella in those crackers.
God damn it.
Yep. So, I'm gonna cut over to Meg.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Message your girlfriend that you're going on a fucking 3-day vacation.
Vacation in.
No, yeah, I'm actually. I probably texted her somewhere like early during the ride. But yeah, I mean, like I said, got my fucking goldfish, and I'm honestly like just sort of it's another assignment. Meg's just kind of like, okay, this is what we're fucking doing.
What are you doing on the drive there, real quick? Give me a quick story.
I mean, like was said before, I feel like she's somewhat critical of Zeb's driving to a certain extent. Like I don't think she's being like too overbearing, but it's like, you know, you could have like
Use your turn signal.
Yeah, I was gonna be like backseat driver in the very back of the limo. Just leaning into his ear. Could have popped that turn signal. Hey, buddy, did you know that stop signs are something that you legally have to abide by, right? Just like.
So yeah, she's doing a bit of that. Probably doing a bit of texting to Barb and stuff.
All right.
Not too much going on.
Fucking Zeb is just turning up the country music as he tries to get into the groove. Driving this giant ass fucking Hummer limo.
Take me
Oh,
to
relax. I belong West Virginia. Take me home, country road. God. Anyway.
Damn it, Larson, you ruined the tune. You're making me sing off key.
You changed the radio.
No. But Larson would not sing along. He has his headphones in.
He would still blame Larson.
You changed the
Even though
station and you just hear, "Don't you walk away."
When you walk away.
Guys, this is worse than we thought. Janice take over Key West and has fucking put Kingdom Hearts.
Alright. Anyway.
Goofy singing Kingdom Hearts specifically.
Alright, anyway. What, Jan? Before you go, before we all meet up and we end this session, what are you doing before they come? One last story.
So.
You don't have any idea?
I go back to my back to my house that I still own. And fucking.
Your parents are there. Your parents are there. Oh my god, Jen! Where have you been? We thought you died!
I did! I mean, I did!
You died?!
Yeah! Like, twice, a couple times.
It's your dad, by the way. He's sort of nebbishy, he's like, I'm so glad you're okay, son. Oh man, I missed you so much. Where have you been?
I've just been out with my, like, friends. Yeah, my friends.
For
my other friends.
For 8 years?
I really never checked in with them for 8 years.
Yep. I like to imagine Jen just freaking forgot. Just like Sora's mom in Kingdom Hearts. Anyway.
I'm sorry, I was on the journey. I was on the hero's journey, Dad.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
I mean, I won't be back for long. Apparently, they're coming back to get me.
Oh. I mean, you're a man now?
That was a box of shoes.
Son,
I
are
mean,
you...
yes. And I also have my dudes with me. I don't know. I guess they're my roommates?
I see a sword, but what else are you talking about?
Well, the sword's one of them. He can, like, talk and shit.
He can. You have a talking sword, son. Why didn't you ever tell me about this?
I don't know. Like, I feel like the writers of our existence just didn't fucking tell me to go talk to my parents ever because I was conscripted into this job against my will.
You were conscripted into a job against your will?
Yeah, it's called working at Callum's Pizza and it fucking sucked. But then I also was forced to become a monster hunter and that also was kind of lame.
Wait, what? What was that last thing? Jan, you know monsters aren't real, right?
What are you talking about? There's a ghost right behind you. It's fucking Buck.
Hey, man. Oh, I got a ghost! Your dad then faints and goes unconscious.
Jan's dad is the best member of Jan's family, now confirmed.
Uncle Decker, demons don't exist. But anyways, God.
Do you just, like, leave?
No.
What do you do with your unconscious father?
I try to wake him up with an ice pack, realize that it doesn't work. Wait a second, ice packs don't revive it now. I put on his head expecting something to happen.
Mm.
Mom always did that to me when I was sick. Maybe it'll work for Dad.
All right, he's not waking up.
All right, is there another parental figure here?
There's a note on your refrigerator. With your mom's name. Went out to skateboards.
Damn it. She's also up on the latest trends.
What?
Jan's mom's voice. I went out
The skateboards.
You need to water your cermet every day. Well, your cermet is
It helps him grow.
I can't believe she's fucking French X Games champion.
It has to skateboard.
I have to go skateboards. Jen. Boy Jen.
Yeah.
This is not. This is her voice. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. No. I don't have. I'm not gonna do Jan's voice.
Okay, Janice is fucking. Okay, so Janice, normal fucking old lady voice. Jan's mom, fucking Russian apparently.
No, Jan's. I don't have a voice for Jan's mom because Jan's mom's never there. I like to imagine it's canon that how their parents met was Jan's dad was I'm sorry. Okay, Jan's dad is into the bad girls. And Jan's mom, Janice, was like, "Don't date that girl. She's bad news." And
like, well, absolutely, I'll date that girl simply because she's bad news.
And he couldn't resist her womanly willies. So
Meanwhile,
I love saying willies instead.
her lady penises.
Yeah.
My sword perks up, just like no one could resist my manly wine.
Oh yeah, your sword certainly perks up at the thought of your mother's womanly willy.
No comments.
Anyway.
I'm not going down that road.
Anyway.
You already did.
And I like to imagine your childhood. Your mom taught you how to like skateboard and do rad shit, and like taught you like this is how you wield a sword, like in kendo. And with no real experience whatsoever. While your dad was the actual responsible adult, So now I like to imagine, since, for the entire time, she like during high school and like during, your mid-20s and everything, she basically goes out into the town, does rad shit while your dad does the actual like cleaning, cooking, earning a living.
Can't she just earn the living by doing rad shit?
No.
Her stunts are just so amazing that people like just throw money at her for no reason.
You know what? I like to think she actually there's what's that? I'm forgetting what it's called, but there is like a place in Key West where there people do like, stunts and.
What? No, it's the Harbor.
Harbor
Square.
Yeah, Harbor Square. She performs there and earns a little bit of money there.
Street performer.
Yeah. She's a street.
She's, contrary to popular belief, she actually does a statue.
Yeah.
Does the dad just do fucking like? He's just a fucking accountant. And
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Accountant.
Yes.
Book balancing for rich people.
Yeah, basically.
God. So okay, so I just throw a bucket of water on him to wake him up.
He's... Son, I thought I saw a ghost.
You did, Dad.
Oh my god, a ghost! He fucking faints again.
Oh my god, I throw another bucket of water on him.
Okay, this time I'm not gonna faint, even though it's really, really scary!
Dad, don't worry. He's just one of my super duper friends who died horribly.
It's not even like the kind of ghost where it's just like the fucking actual, you see the fucking structure of his bones and shit through like the transparent face. It's just a normal buck. It's not like a spooky ghost. It's just that he is a normal dude standing there.
How did Buck die? I'm trying to remember.
He got
torn apart.
He got
killed
by
the fucking La Divalise.
But his spirit just came back as a normal dude.
Well, you see, I can take off my arms whenever I want, but that's just a part of how I died. But don't worry, I can put them back together. Sometimes I like to put, if I had feet instead of a ghostly tail, I like to imagine if I could put my feet there instead.
He's a ghostly tail? I thought he was just a normal ghost.
No, he has a tail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, like Casper.
Yes.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah, real spooky like. Anyway, dude, your friends are almost here.
Oh man, but Dad, how have you been doing with Mom and everyone since I've been gone for like 8 years?
Well, we thought you were dead, so we and things were getting a little tight. I got laid off for a little bit, and
he got laid off from his job as an accountant.
Yes.
How does that even work?
I don't know. The company merged, and they wanted to move out.
Yeah.
Use companies, or don't they just employ themselves privately to people?
No.
Some don't.
Usually,
yeah.
Usually, a lot of the time,
it depends.
Accountants aren't like private accountants. They usually work for companies as accountants.
Yeah. So anyway, there was a few months where I had no job and we were living off your mother's street performance, so we had to sell some of your stuff.
No. What did you sell?
All your room. Everything in your room.
No.
The anime figurines actually earned us quite a pretty penny.
Not my anime memorabilia.
I'm sorry, Jan. I just like to imagine Jan goes, I'm running away from home!
I was, actually dead. I mean, I guess I understand, considering you guys would have probably died. Also, fun fact, I can actually die.
That's interesting, Jan, but I'm not, I get the ghost, but no one's immortal, Jan.
I mean, I've died, a few times now, and I don't
think of it as, 9 lives thing, except I have infinite lives.
Basically, like, whenever I die, I just, like, kind of respawn in the middle of a random lake in the Keys over here. So, like, I don't really die.
Okay, Jan. Well,
My ghost can confirm this.
yeah, it's true, my dude. Okay,
Sword can confirm it too.
also true, my dude. So, okay. So this is a lot for me to take in right now.
Well, I mean, we have been, like, not seeing each other for, like, 8 years. It's good to catch up in times like this.
Yeah, well, I wish you the best of luck with whatever you're doing, son.
I don't even really know what we're doing. I'm just, like, killing monsters for this, like, company who I hate.
Okay.
And I'm also just making pizzas for this other company that I hate. It's pretty terrible, actually.
You get a... Oh, wait, you don't have a phone. That's right, you wake up naked in a lake every time. Just lose
I
your...
imagine the others just have all my shit with them.
Yeah. There's a bunch of texts on Jan's phone that say he's fired, hired, fired, hired, fired, hired. They can't fire me if I send in a bunch of job applications. Just end up rehiring him.
That still kills me. You're fired, Jan Erickson. That's what you think.
It's way funnier, man. Anyway. So,
like, has mom been doing alright since she's, like, still not here?
yep, she's still doing well. She's, you know, she's gotten a little bit more extreme with her stunts. Flaming chainsaws now.
But she's still wearing her helmet, right?
Yeah, son, that's her hair.
What?
Just like to imagine she has a bowl, like a big poofy bowl cut. She has
What?
major mom hair.
Like a fucking beehive?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, she's still wearing a helmet, right?
I believe so.
I almost forgot. I met Grandma the other day. Good old Abuela.
Don't, Jan, we're not Spanish.
What? What, Abuela? I found her.
Jan, we're German. We're Ericssons.
Wait, we are?
Oh, I thought that was like Swedish or something.
Yeah, isn't it Swedish?
Yeah, it's like, wait, it's like, we're Icelandic.
Where is Erickson from?
Jan, we're Vikings.
Jan, our family descended from Vikings. Jan, we're incredibly pale. Yours,
Swedish.
Norse. Jan, we're Norse. Our family history is in Norway.
We're descended from the god of thunder, Thor.
Yes. Son. Okay. I mean, ghosts are real. Maybe he was real. Once again, I have a lot to think about. Son, let me write down a number. He gives you, like, if you need to call me, just call your old man sometime, okay? Whenever, you know, it's...
What's the phone number? You have to tell me exactly what it is.
555-555-555.
That's not a real phone number! Don't abandon your son!
675-309.
That's what I was gonna say.
Good.
No, wait, what the fuck is that? I know that phone number, what the fuck
It's from the song. Literally 8675309.
What song?
I got it. I got it. I got your number on the wall. For a good time. I think it's
Is that how they survived? Did their dad write the song and make millions?
No, he's an accountant. Anyway.
Damn.
He is an accountant.
He's now the lead accountant now. At another.
Sound of his band who wrote that song.
Anyway, to continue the story, you guys meet up on Duval Street. I'm gonna pull up the old map, guys.
I love you, Papa. Goodbye.
Oh, that boy.
I love you, lady. Goodbye.
Bye, Padre.
I feel like he would
Bye,
call. I
Padre.
feel like he would call him Baba, like he's like a fucking Asian.
Goodbye.
Baba.
Me, Baba, Tupac.
Oh, Yaji.
Oyaji.
Oyaji. Oto's dad. I think Oyaji's grandpa.
No, it can be. It's basically a slang term for like fucking old man.
Yeah, that's grandpa. That's not.
I mean, you can still call your dad like old man. Like, hey, it's my old man calling.
No, in Japanese, that's not.
I argue.
I've seen Oji-san for like Mister, but that means like uncle. So usually they'll translate it as uncle.
Okay.
That's not what it means.
So,
Goodbye, Oko-san.
Oko-san. Toto.
Son, please stop.
please stop, Jen. You. Anyway, you meet up at I'm gonna say at an Irish pub on Duval Street.
I thought it'd be that fucking one place.
No, that's a nudist one. Unless you all want to be nude for this.
I'd rather not.
I mean, I'm down.
Alright.
Alright, we're doing this? Is that okay?
Yeah, well, do you guys want to do the nudist club?
I don't care.
Alright.
We could go to any bar and fucking someone points at that bar.
Amigos goes,
Fucking, it's Larson again.
Larson, let's go to that one.
No.
No, I swear to God, I do not want to go to. And we're inside the bar.
The nudist bar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fully clothed. I'm except Larson. He's doing the same thing. He's still on his phone, but he's naked now.
We're making a fucking baker stay in the car as reconnaissance, and Al Gore's still asleep, right?
Al Gore's still asleep.
Keep an eye on Al Gore. If he tries to touch you, get out of the car.
I mean, if he woke up, I was gonna get out of the car. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I could take him.
Fair enough.
So you're at the Adam and Eve bar. You're that old lady who no one ever really talks to, still working the bar.
We can finally actually develop her fucking character other than like fuck this bitch. She's been.
Oh, she's like, she looks at you guys like, oh no, you guys.
Hey.
What do you want?
Wait, am I there too?
Jet. I'm gonna say they arrived first.
Oh, but I'm okay.
And well, it's a good thing my shift is up. Axel, you're on bar duty.
It's him.
Welcome. I'm trying to remember Axel Blood's voice. Did I do like the stereotypical like whoa, or did I?
I don't think it was another Jan.
Yeah, it wasn't another Jan voice. It was like
We have too many.
it was edgy. Hello, my name is Axel Blood. August.
Shit.
August? Is that you?
What the?
Oh my goodness, you can see my wiener! No! Oh, this is weird!
I'm sorry, what?
Where did you go? You fucking disappeared, dude. How
I got deported, man! I got caught eating some squirrels because I was real hungry and I needed some blood real bad. And they sent me here.
Holy fucking
Alright.
shit.
Alright, dude, I'm gonna be honest, it's really fucking funny.
I'm sorry. Who is he?
Yeah, who the fuck?
Oh yeah, guys, this is Axel. We I guess we dated for a while, but not really.
Holy shit.
We dated for like 4 months. Those were some of the best time of my life.
Meg just
Oh,
has
that's really
this-
sweet.
Meg just has this grin on her face, like, really?
By the way, to describe Axel Blood,
Where's
Me?
the picture?
uh,
We have a picture.
Yeah, there is a picture of Axel.
I don't have it anywhere. I don't have it anymore. That was
I have it. I have it. I have it. I have it. I have it.
send it. Send it.
The one that Kylie drew.
Yeah. The reiteration that looks just like him.
Yep.
It's the boy. Really? Is this what you did that? Okay.
Oh god, he looks like a fucking nightmare. He looks like if Alex Cooper.
At the other end of a bar, an old vampire goes, "Hey, useless! Pass me another drink!" Right away, sir. Sorry, guys.
You have a lot to explain for yourself.
Listen, he was a really sweet guy, and he gave me a lot of weed. We would just like hang out together a lot. Didn't really go anywhere, and then he fucking up and disappeared.
Well, it's not that I don't disapprove. Actually, no, I very much disapprove. What the fuck were you thinking? First of all, I already have
I know you're
issues.
Fucking racist, Uncle Zeb, but you can keep it to yourself for like 5
Well,
fucking
first
minutes.
of
At
all,
least
I
while
am
we're in
not-
front of.
I have not been fucking racist. Second of all, I already have issues with you, like, fucking trying to date, like, fucking with vampires. I didn't know it became a fucking reality to you. Third, really? You could have done better?
I was like 14. Give me a fucking break.
Ooh, okay. Second of all, fucking, like, probably, like, years old, I'm gonna be real. It's almost like...
He got turned when he was 18.
Still, it might be like fucking pedophilia or something that kind of weirds me out.
He was 18 in the mid-90s.
Still.
Well, it wouldn't be that long ago that they dated,
I
probably.
don't
But
know
yeah,
how
I didn't realize that it was just fucking like that. Okay.
Yeah, just
He was
like...
probably like 16 or 17.
Okay, and he's just such a fucking loser. You always see those, like, that weird, like, 18-year-old dating a 14-year-old, and, like,
God.
it's that sort of bullshit. But in this scenario,
I've known a couple of those guys.
yeah. But in this scenario, August realized that he was a loser and dumped him. You know, the thing that doesn't happen in real life.
Yeah. Just like, oh, I realized the problem. Well, we could still like smoke together, whatever. Just don't be gross. It's literally that was the conversation.
Too fucking late. Too late. He's already a fucking vampire.
Your demon comes back again.
Oh God.
Oh, now that he's naked, ugh, gross. Gross.
To be fair, I never saw it, so.
Yeah, ugh. Thank goodness. Now you have. Now you have to live with that. Are you ready for the repercussions? Because they're very small. I made the funny joke. It's very good.
It was a very good joke, thank you.
Look, we don't have time for this. Axel, if
He's with another. I'm with a customer right now, sir.
God, trying to get information is like pulling teeth. Don't you guys move anywhere, especially you, Larson. You don't seem to be doing anything.
Coming through the door. Jan, how do you come into the nudist club?
You can't just give me this option. You can't just give me this option.
Oh, are you gonna come in dick swinging?
I am just wearing a fucking Speedo right now. Fucking...
literally have a move called Big Entrance.
No, you're right! I'm doing it!
Roll it.
I picked this one specifically and never used it this entire time. Let me find it. Where the fuck is this move? When you make a showy entrance into a dangerous situation. This is definitely dangerous. Roll plus cool. Oh, no! I lose no matter what I roll here. No! No, it's almost amazing!
Well, you can use a luck
Yeah, use.
Oh,
to make it
Don't
a
you have,
12.
like, no luck checked off.
No. I'm not using a luck for this. It's not worth it. But instead,
Why
so
not?
on a 10, it would have been amazing. But it's okay because it's 7 to 9. You pick one person, stop, watch, and listen until you finish talking. Or if I would have hit a 10, I would have allowed.
So you're doing like a
everyone...
Forrest Gump, just sitting on the bench talking to a random person who is forced to sit there and listen to you jabber on.
Should I really just use a luck here? Because this would be amazing.
Do it, coward.
I should not use a luck here. This is so not useful.
We get rid
Fuck
of
it.
them on level
So,
Fuck, I'm gonna use a luck. I'm gonna just get the 10 because this is so funny. So I just fucking bust in, right? I literally just explode through the doors. Not like a literal explosion, you know what I mean? I'm just like, hello everyone, it is I, the life of the party, motherfucking Jan Erickson, and I just like have this giant fucking like ghostly display behind me with Buck, and I just like do this amazing fucking like sword dance in this fucking very revealing small is not covering like anything Speedo. And everyone is just absolutely mesmerized by this amazing display of swordsmanship.
Zeb has his eyes like fucking like Picard, like ugh.
But no one can look away.
and I'm leaving. Bye.
You can't leave. I'm blocking the only exit.
Hi, Dan.
Axel,
Hello, August.
go ahead. RP this out. I don't want to see where this goes.
Oh Lord.
No.
So, you really purchased that, didn't you?
Absolutely. That's why I was late, actually.
Put some clothes on.
I would, but you have my clothes.
She fucking. Who's holding on to the clothes? Are they just in the car?
Probably. Dick Cheney has them now.
No, Al Gore.
You know, Gore.
Or Al Gore.
Al Gore's guarding them like a fucking rabid raccoon. You just open the car.
Yep.
And the fucking sliver of light hits him in the face. He's just like.
All right, we don't have. Yes, it is nighttime. We don't have a lot of time left. We've been streaming for quite a while, so I'm just gonna pick up a little bit. Move the plot along. So, during your time reconnecting and whatnot, Axel is like, there's a buzz on the back bar counter. He's like, zzz, zzz, zzz. Oh shit, my phone. Yes, it's time. Sorry guys, we're closing shop tonight.
Why?
I got something to do.
That question.
I have something to do. I gotta meet up with some friends. Probably gonna get laid. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
Okay, bye. Good luck.
Bye.
Goodbye.
So
You did not like talk to him at least like at all.
No, I didn't, but I can see that he's rocking that small power.
he gets he gets dressed. You know, puts on his clothes, heads downstairs,
To dawn.
and
Require a tire. Fuck.
and August, your demon sort of pokes at you. August, you should notice something outside. With your former boy toy. He's hanging out with some interesting friends. It's that thing I was going to warn you about.
Oh god. Alright, fine. She fucking just makes that fucking Stop.
You look outside. August, you see that Axel is joined up with at least one vampire lad who is sort of looks like a member of the Lost Boys, but maybe like at least in his mid-20s.
Oh god.
And two others are three girls. One girl with black hair, long straight black hair. The other is a sort of, you got dark hair goth and blonde hair goth. And then there's sort of other dark hair goth with short hair. And they are picked up by Axel in a sort of convertible. And they drive off away. Your demon begins to speak to you. I sense something bad's going to happen, and I don't want to tell you what it is.
Aren't you just the biggest fucking help in the world?
Mm-hmm. And that's where we're gonna end.
Fucking little shit.
So, what are those three questions again? I'm trying to remember.
I'm pulling it up. Let me check that shit.
Wait, I have it. What am I doing? I have it saved.
At the session did we conclude it?
Alright. Did you conclude the current mystery? Fuck no. But I want you guys, for your stories you came up with today, give everyone you get to experience.
Oh boy.
Cause that was some good shit. Did you learn something new about the hunters?
Yes, we learned about my dad.
I mean,
And that I have a demon boy.
Yeah.
And I dated another boy.
And nothing about Meg.
Life is cool, right?
Except for her continued love of goldfish.
Yeah.
And shark lesbians.
Did we learn something about the world?
Yes. Did you learn something about the world?
There are nudist bars in Key West.
We already knew that. We've been here before.
Yep.
The vampires and is it just lycanthropes in general, or specifically like werewolves?
Lycanthropes in general.
that those guys are having fights. It's doing a bad.
Yep, there's gonna be a fight next time.
That's
So next session, I plan a shit ton of combat.
We can't even kill anyone because of fucking stipulations.
Oh, I can't wait till next session. I'm actually wondering if I should break up next session into 2 sessions, but I think this upcoming encounter shouldn't take long. Alright, anyway, I'm Boosh/Connor/ Who Gives a Fuck. You can find me on Twitter at Boosh at ConJoined Artists. You can find Dom wherever Doms are sold.
Yep. Walmart, I'll probably be there.
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
Plug your shit, guys. Kylie, go.
I'm Kylie. You can find me at exakill-art on Twitter and exakill on most other social medias. That's basically it.
Steven.
Oh, I play Jane Erickson. You can find me at fucking 1venti79 on Twitter or 1yoshi79 on YouTube. My channel just hit its 10-year anniversary in August, and that is pretty awesome, actually. In August, god damn it, August. But yeah, no, it's really cool, honestly, and it's just a really nice milestone, and I'm glad I'm still posting stuff to it even to this day. So that's been fun.
All right, Austin.
You can find me at Octopus on Twitter. My friends, and hopefully Zeb will not make horrible rolls like he did tonight. Or it'll just keep going downhill. We'll see. I have to discuss with Connor what the terrible, horrible thing that will happen.
Alright. And on that note, thank you all for listening. Bye-bye.